KJ, 2 years removed from your most recent football game. Was it worth the wait?
It was worth the wait.
Tell me why.
Just I've been waiting so long for this opportunity, and my dad always tells me, you know, when you go out there, you know what you got to do. Just go back to high school. And you know, App State was a great team, but I had to just visualize myself in high school and just how I did that, like how I made plays, and I just had to make a play.
Franklin said you were uncharacteristically quiet for the first half, and he wanted just you to be you and be natural. Did you really flip that switch, and did you notice that maybe you were pressing a little bit?
I wasn't pressing at all. Coach Franklin always does that to get in my head. You know, in practice, I talk crap to my, because they're my boys. You know, they're my family. But when I'm in a real game, I'm not the type to talk a lot. You know, I'd rather show you by my actions. So he'll find that out sooner or later, but that's why.
Yeah. And then on the kickoff, I'm sure you've been asked about this. How many scenarios are running through your head before you say, you know what, I'm out? Or was that a direction from a teammate, or was that your decision to leave the end zone?
Well, usually my teammate, the off returner, JT, usually tells me to stay or whether to go. Mm-hmm. So he didn't give me a signal at all. So he didn't give me a signal, and I just took a leap of faith. I just went. That's all I can really say.
What were your thoughts overall on Miles Sanders' first start at running back? Obviously, he's been waiting in the wings for a couple years while Saquon's done his thing. So, you know, from your perspective, how did he do?
Well, me and Miles are roommates, so we talk about this every day. Like, all the whole week, we got to ball out. We got to ball out. So when it came down to it, that's what we did. I love him to death. I appreciate the O-line, the coaches for calling great plays, and, you know, just appreciate the whole team for just coming out with this win.
Thank you.
No problem.
KJ, when Monty takes the ball off to end it, what do you feel? Are you feeling relief? Are you feeling joy or a mixture of?
Joy. I just got, we just won our first game. It's a new season, 1-0. We still got stuff to critique, so we're going to go back tomorrow, watch film on what we should have did better. But Monty made a play. You know, big-time players make big-time plays.
What was that experience like for you? Because a lot of these players, like Trace, they've been through these kind of situations before. You haven't with this team. It was your first game. What was just the experience of going through a tight game?
That was probably, it was exciting. You know, I knew that, like, we all had to step up at this moment. You know, I see 2 minutes on the clock. I look at Trace, I look at DeAndre, I look at Juwan. They all look at me. We shake our head at each other. We know what to do. So coaches call the plays. We got to hustle back to the ball, get ready, and just make big plays every play. You know, don't slack on don't slack on any play at all. So we gave everybody chances. So we just took advantage of them.
KJ, I know you're a pretty confident guy, but did you ever have any doubt going through the whole knee injury that, you know, it took a while to get back and on the red shirt? Did that ever cross any doubt?
Yes. To be honest, yes. I had a lot of doubt going through my mind. I used to sit in my room and cry all the time. You know, but I knew. I talked to my brother, my god brother, Devin Funches, all the time, who's in the NFL, and he just tells me to push through it. You know, I'm not a quitter. I'm a fighter, so I had to fight through that injury, and now I'm back to being me.
So it's one thing to say, don't be a quitter, but it's another thing to not be a quitter. What did you actually do?
Just push through. I know how much pain for a torn ACL. It was a lot of pain going through that, but I know I had to just progress day by day, like one day at a time. So it got better each day.
What was most painful?
Just probably the mobility, getting my mobility on my knee back. You know, just bending my knee and like tearing that scar tissue up. So that was probably the most painful part. But you just got to push through it at all times. You know?
What did it feel like when you finally pushed through it?
Relief. I felt like I was back to myself. So you know, just being back here, just actually running full speed, making cuts like I usually do, is a blessing.
KJ, you and Miles both have the necklaces with your numbers on. Is there a story behind that? Is it just...
Nah, me and Boo, we've been talking about this. We're always gonna get some chains with our numbers on them. Me and him are roommates, so we talk about this. We talk about stuff every day. So his 24, mine's 1K, my number and my initial. That's it though.
Is it true that he watches Friday like every night or something?
He watches Black Panther every night.
Okay, so Black Panther.
He watches Black Panther every night. He knows line by line each scene.
So you do too then, I guess.
Well, yeah, kind of. You know, I usually close my door so I won't have to hear his TV.
What can you tell us about Miles? Because he's really quiet around us, and I'm sure he's probably not around you.
Y'all think he's quiet? Miles is not quiet at all. When Miles is around us, he's probably funnier than me.
Really?
So yeah, he's probably more of a big character than me. So he might be in here, but nah, not when we're home. Not
Okay.
at all.
KJ, another guy who scored his first touchdown in his first game, Ricky.
Yeah.
I mean, we were all kind of waiting for that big play. He busted it. What do you think he brings to this offense? And you know, how did he handle himself just watching him in the huddle on the field in this first college game?
Ricky been doing good all camp. He's a very confident player. He knows what he's doing. Even though it's his first year, he's been balling out every day. Just showing Coach Franklin how he can be an improvement to this team or be a big part of this team. So when his numbers called, he took the opportunity and he scored.
What's the biggest lesson you think this team overall learns going into week number 2 preparation?
Biggest lesson, just from this game?
Yeah, from your experience today on the field.
Just never give up. You know, it's always gonna be tough. I done went through some tough times. We all done went through some tough times, but you know, if you don't give up, you fight through it. Enjoy the process. It'll all work in your favor at the end of the day.
Did it just take you a while to start feeling like yourself on the field again since you hadn't played a game in so long?
It took me about 1.5 years to actually feel like spring ball, to actually feel like myself.
And how did you know?
I really didn't know. You know, just the plays I would make or the things I would do or how I would cut a certain way, I just knew I was better.
So when did you and Miles start rooming together? Is this new, or were you guys together last year? Or?
No, we were together last year too.
Okay.
So it's like me, Miles, Lamont Wade, CJ Thornton.
What was that like for Miles last year? Because I know he's talked so much about being patient, and you have a better vantage point than us.
But, you know, he you know, just being with Saquon here, you know, but there's no more Saquon. You know, there's Booby Miles, there's Miles Sanders. So Miles is a big spark to this team, and he does what he has to do when he get in the game.
Thanks, KJ.
Thank you.
Congratulations, man.